I am here so that we can finish up the last part of putting this candy house together. I went ahead and did a couple things, as you can see. I went ahead and painted those pieces that I showed you last time. So now we have our little tarp on top. This window is not glued down. That's what we're going to do today, is finish gluing some things down. I went ahead and made the sign. You see that? This is Tanya's Candy Store. And that's a lollipop bouquet there in the middle. And we got other pieces we're going to glue down. This window here is not glued down. The only thing glued down is the door. So I'm going to take all this off and we're going to glue it down now. And after everything is glued down, I'll show you. I'm using craft glue. It makes things stick better. I just put some on there. So we'll show you how it looks on the city with the other buildings. All right, so I want to get a good center here. And I'm just kind of eyeballing this. But I think that's good right there. I can pick it up a little bit to see. And I have a little playroom, so you can do it like that. It's not centered with that, but there we go. Now that that's there, of course that glue is not totally set. Now that we got the sign glued down, let me show you how that looks. See the little sign. Now, let's see. We are going to put some candy canes on. But actually, let's do the window first. So I'm going to start gluing down these pieces and getting them lined up. And I think I'm just going to kind of see first how I want to have it so I can know how to glue this where I want my marks to be. Just this way so you can see. So I'm just setting it up. I had it like this earlier, but just do this. It's not going to stay. It's just a general idea of how I'm going to have it so that it's kind of together. And then these pieces, I just thought would be good just to kind of, I could play around with those different parts. But let's get this glue down first. So I'm just going to put some more glue there. And that's going to be the one that we do like that. So that one's glued down. And I'll start with these and it'll give me a better idea of where that last one needs to go. It's tricky. Don't want to get glue everywhere. There we go. And the glue is still wet, so it's not, you can still move it if you need to straighten it up. Let's see if that's straight. It's not quite straight, so I can still adjust it. Let's see. Just want to see where we are with it. Now that looks straight. Okay, so I'll just do that last piece. show you how that looks. There we go. Now that's not done yet, but that's how it looks so far. I just want to make sure lined up here good. Okay, now I'm going to put our little other pieces in here. I just got to decide how I want them to go. Like across. I think I'm going to do it like that. The one piece. Maybe like that. This piece is going to go. Or maybe not. You can do this. I thought I had this how I wanted it, but I think what I'm going to do is just use 2 of them instead of 3. So all I'm going to do is put a little bit of glue on the ends, like that, and place it. There, and I'll do another one on these ends. And this, it's good to finally see this coming together. Uh-oh, I think I did the wrong piece. This piece is going to be too long, see? So I need a shorter piece. But I don't even know if I can use that for something else, but we need this short piece. That piece is if I was going to go the other way. There. So we are going to do it like this. And I have a Q-tip which I have to use to get some of this excess glue. Okay, I'll show you this, but just know I'm going to have to hold that for a minute for that to really stay in place and dry, just for a moment. The other pieces I would like to glue on right now is some candy pieces. Now, they're not real candy, but they look like candy. See? They look like candy. They're candy canes. And they're going to go, and I may have to get something to hold this one down in a moment here, but they're going to go right here, right on the side. So it's just a matter of putting this glue on here, and I haven't done this with this type of material and glue, but we'll see if it holds. Plug it on. And I'll put this where you can see it how I'm doing that. So I just got one right there. Now I'm going to go do the other side. Right here. There we go. Those are down. The other piece to glue on, now this is still popping up, is these little pieces. Now these used to be earrings too, but I took the backs off of them so that I can use them for the city. I don't know. I was thinking about having this one like right here is what I was thinking. I think that might be a good spot. And then this one, maybe go by the door. Now that, maybe put this one right here by the door. Like this. And I have one other little thing I'm going to put near the candy store. And it's going to be like on the outside. This little, remember him? Showed you the first time. I just kind of got to get these balloons and things right. And then that's going to go on the front there. So I think I'm going to put this little gingerbread person here. And I don't know how much glue I need, but that should be enough to make this stick. It's a little hard to put all this on here. Let's see if that looks okay. All right, and then I'm going to glue this on too. And then when I come back, I got to let this glue dry before I can show you how this is going to look on the city. Because I don't want all the pieces to come falling off, but I want them to go ahead and set. When I come back, you are going to see how this looks. And I do have some glue on that, so I'm just going to move it right there. And by that time, these pieces will be dry and they won't be popping up. But you can kind of see how that looks right there. And once it all, I mean, this is basically put together now, but we're going to put it on the city, and then you get to see how it looks on the city with the M&M girl in front of it. All right, see you in a bit.